Good evening, everyone, and good evening if anyone's out there. A bit of a late one today, and I'm actually testing the air fryer, and I'm also testing the air fryer with a teeny tiny tagine that I picked up in one of my local charity shops for I think like £3, but it is absolutely perfect. Oh, there we go, bit dust. It is absolutely perfect for either one person or two person. I've always wanted a tagine. The problem is they are family size. But we're going to be using this one. I'm doing a really easy, simple chicken dish. Normally you can do it with rice. I've decided I'm going to do it with mash, doing a potato celeriac and parsnip mashed potato, and I'm using chicken breast that I've cut up and marinated, which has been marinated for 24 hours. Lovely. That is up to you. I'm literally just going to show you the technique for the tagine to get a nice, hopefully fingers crossed if this works, nice sauce out of it. I am one question stuck, so suggestions would be lovely. I'm in two minds. As I'm cooking my chicken breast that I've cut up into small pieces in my tagine, I don't know whether to seal it, then put it in the tagine, or put it in the tagine raw. If it was on the bone, I would brown it off and then put it in the tagine. But I'm not sure whether or not to do it. So I'm actually going to go with it with raw and see if it doesn't cook, then we can just throw it in and cook it. But if it overcooks, then it's going to taste really quite horrid. So I think that's the safer option. Right, so this is really easy. I'm going to put my potatoes on now and get them going. As I said, you can choose whatever rice, potato, chips if you fancy it. Let me put that on. Oh, there we go. Chips if you fancy it. It's completely your choice. I saw this on YouTube and I've obviously made my own little twists with it. So I have no idea if this works. I have no idea if it's going to cook in the tagine. So I have no idea if I'm going to have dinner tonight. It looks nice. Let's see if we can cook it. We're going to start off. We're going to fry some onions off, but we're not going to brown. We want to just brown them off. Well, we're going to saute them really. So let's get this one on. God, I really do. Alright, I'm going to turn it up to number 7. I'm going to get this on because the smell of onions. Oh, alright. Bear with me, I've lost my spatula. Got it. There we are. There we are. Alright, now I'm just going to let that get hot. As it's me, yes, I've done my onions already, so you're not having to sit here watching me slice onions, because, yeah, it's not happening. But they are quite strong. Now, if I had some real butter, I would be putting that in to give a more silkier sort of looking sauce with in the tagine. But unfortunately I don't, so we're using vegetable oil. I've got onion sliced and garlic and a chilli, and the rest of it we'll do in a bit once we get these done. So just make sure the onions are all broken up so we get a nice even cook out of it all. This is a really, really cheap meal. You can do it with any meat you like. If you do it with lamb, well, obviously. And obviously you've got a higher fat content in the lamb. So you're going to get a more of a flavour. I've been told I need to eat more meat. I've picked up some chicken from my local meat market, and I've got to be honest, can you believe this is just one breast? Amazing. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it really smells good. Alright, put that to the side for a minute. So that's my marinated chicken. We're going to toss our onions in. Actually, I'm going to throw one in and see if that's... There we go, we've got a nice little sizzle. Alright. We don't want this too hot because we don't want to burn the onions. So I'm going to throw my onions in. Well, not literally. Oh, there we are. And I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So as I say, we just want to saute them. We do not want to burn them. And this pan is actually quite hot. Alright, that's on. Alright guys, we're nearly there. We're at where were we? Thursday evening, so one more day. So if you need an idea for what you want to cook over the weekend, if you've got people coming over, you've got family coming over, and you have no idea what to cook, this is a really, really, really good way of doing it. Have a look in your local charity shop, see if you can find a tagine. I really couldn't believe my luck. I really didn't think I'd get a small one, but it's working out perfectly. Right. I'm going to cover those a little bit because I want them to get nice and soft. Right, make sure it's on there. Right. As I said guys, really, really easy dish, really cheap, so you can make it your own. All I'm showing is literally how to start it off. As I said, I don't know if this is going to work, so I'm really hoping it does because I'm really hungry. And obviously, as I said, if this doesn't work, I don't have any dinner tonight. So that'd be quite upsetting. Cooking time guys. I'm going to do this like normal. I'm going to get this all cooking. We're going to get it going. We'll get it in the air fryer. And then as I normally do, I'm going to whack a reel on the end of this so you can see it finished. Whether it's cooked or uncooked. Whether it worked or didn't work. Or whether you can improve it. But I really would like some feedback. If there's anyone out there that actually knows what they're doing with the tagine. I'm really unsure about the chicken breast. Should I brown it off or should I put it in the tagine raw? I'm really, if it was on the bone, I'd be browning it, but it's not. So, thoughts would be really appreciated. So, we'll go back to our onions. Oh, look at that, that's lovely. See, a nice little healthy bit of steam, and they're getting there. Want them like a bit floppy, you know, like how you have them on a hot dog, but without the crispy bits. Oh, there we go. Alright, bay leaf. Right. So I'm going to just turn them up a little bit more. I'm going to put a lid on that and get them steaming at the same time. I've done simple, easy marinated chicken. I've put some lime juice on it, a little bit of chilli, some black, obviously black, some pepper, salt. You can put whatever you like on yours. Where I'm looking for the flavour really is going to be in the nice sort of sauce that I'm going to create after we do the onions and we build it. I have been told the trick to a tagine is to build it. So you get layers of flavour and then it's sort of, well, how it works. But that's how it's supposed to work. How it'll work for me is I have no idea. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, really do hope it works. So guys, how is everyone and how are we feeling? We've just started March. We're in the third month already. It is flying by. I'm really having a little trouble catching breath. I can't believe we are literally sailing through. This year's quite a tough one for everyone. Well, maybe not everyone, but I know everyone out there maybe have a little bit on. Don't forget, guys, unfortunately this week we didn't do coffee morning as I was not available. I had a bit of a busy day, but we will be back and running next week. Also, you can join me on a Monday. You can wake up and you can either join in and do some stretches and some exercise and get that body going, or you can just sit there and watch me make an idiot of myself trying to get you going in the morning. But anyway, guys, don't forget, if you are on your own, you're not if you tune in. Just come and say hi, pop in, say hello, or just pop in and pop out again. You know, and think, oh my god, what is she going on about? Right, onions. Oh, that's lovely. I have a little trick when I cut onions as well. Everybody has tricks for onions. Now, if you have an extractor fan, when you cut your onions, well, before you cut your onions, turn your extractor fan onto full, get it going, cut your onions under your extractor fan and leave a bowl. And then leave the bowl under the extractor fan, and what that will do, that will take the majority of the aroma that makes you cry away from you, and I find that is a really good trick. Doesn't work too well if you're cutting over like 10 kilos of onions. I think it hits its limit. Alright, now that, yeah, they look lovely. So, what we're going to do, we're not going to use all the onions straight away. What we are going to do is, we're going to put half the onions in the bottom of the tagine. I need a cloth, give that a wipe. There we go. Right, put that down again. So, in the bottom, actually the tagine is at the moment, it's actually quite deep. I'm going to move you back a little bit so you can see. And push that back a little bit. See, I do have a space problem. I don't know anybody that doesn't struggle with space, really. Well, bottom tagine. Right. So, half your onions in the pan. Right, that's about half, let's say. Here we go. And obviously, one half is going straight in to the tagine. And get something a bit better to pick that up with. The other half, grab yourself a little plate, a bowl, or anything you use to just put little bits in. You want to put that to the side. Right, just that. And I'll grab a plate. And the rest of the onions go on. Right. Alright, we're still going to use the pan though, guys. So, don't put it in the wash. Alright. Now I'm going to keep it warm. So, just turn it down slightly. Alright, those to the side. And that in the bin. Right. So to our tagine. Yeah. Onions in the bottom. I want a bay leaf. Oh, 2 bay leaves. Now place them in there. About a handful of your garlic that's on the side. And sprinkle that over. Now here is the thing. Anybody out there know whether I should do it raw or shall I brown off the meat? Because I am a bit worried about the meat going tough. So I'm still in that predicament. So, okay, a little bit sprinkle more garlic on there. There we are. I like garlic. So that's how your bottom's going to look. Alright? It's like a little nest. So all your meat stays lovely on it. Alright. I'm going to need those. So we'll put that there. Alright. Do you know what? I'm going to give it a little brown. Just a tiny little one. Because there's actually quite a lot of it. And looking at it, they're actually like, some of the pieces are quite big. So, we are going to try this, browning the meat off and cooking it that way. And if it doesn't work, we'll try it the other way with another bit of meat. Alright. Alright. So we've got our pans been nice and warm. Just going to turn it up slightly. I don't want it too high. Because as I said, I do not want the meat overcooking. Nobody likes to eat tough chicken. Alright, we'll just get that get a little hotter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just afraid it's not really going to cook that well. I'm doubting myself. When I doubt myself, I'm normally wrong. Alright, put the lid back on that and let it get hot. There we are. And our chilli. Knife. Board. Right, you can use any chilies you want. These are chilies I had available to me, so we're using them. If you are using the tiny little chilies, say about 3 or 4 whole on the bottom. And then again, in a minute, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to whip the top of this stalk off because actually it's quite a big chili. I'm going to take and I'm actually going to cut it in bits, seeds and all, because I really don't mind. I know a lot of people like to take the seeds out, but it doesn't bother me. Alright, so got our chili. So depending on what chilies you're using, if you're using the small little fiery green chilies, they go in whole. Stalks and all in whole. If you've got little long red chilies, as I said, I'm going to cut mine up with seeds in it. Partially because I'm being a bit lazy. But again, the seeds don't bother me. So about half of that chili you want in your base. There we are. And push that to the side, go back to our pan, and that is getting up. So, as I said, I'm going to give the chicken a little bit of a brown. I'm not really happy. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I need just a little bit of colour on that. Not too much, so keep an eye on it. Yeah, I did sort of second guess with myself. As I said, I am trying this out. I don't know if this works. If this works, this is a lovely recipe. But there are other ways of doing it. So, if you like the recipe, maybe you can find your own way if this doesn't work. So, just keep an eye on the chicken. And as I said, we're just going to actually just brown it, because I do not want to lose the chicken. I don't want to lose the chicken going tough. I don't want it to be dry. I want to enjoy it. So there we go. See, and look, that's actually nearly done by the time I'm turning them all over. If it, you know, obviously with the red meats take a little bit longer. If it's on the bone, longer again. So it's up to you what meat you use, but just adjust your cooking time for whatever meat that you're going to cook. Alright. There we are. Yeah, I'm happy I did this. Yeah, okay. Just didn't, no. Can't do it. Answered my own question after repeating it a few times. That's what we do. Alright. But as I said, guys, if you got people coming this weekend, surprise people turn up, or you just don't know what to give the kids, the family, this is really quick, really cheap, easy, and you can just throw it on and forget about it. If you're using meat on the bone, you're looking about an hour cooking time. So obviously, because it is on the bone, I'm going to obviously play with the cooking time for this, because I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook. So again, all testing. Don't know if this is going to work. So if you do like the look of it and you want to know, stay tuned. I will, as I said, I will have a reel to follow on how it came out. So don't take this for gospel at the moment. I should smell it really, really good. So this is actually nearly done. I'm going to give it literally another 3 minutes or so. Alright, and if you've got any questions, guys, or anything you want to ask me, or tell me that to do, so like give me a suggestion for doing it another way, or you find an easier way of something I've done, really like to know. I always like, well, you know, I do like input, especially, you know, I like to know if I'm doing it wrong. It's like the whole social thing. You never know if you're actually doing it right. So yeah, as I said, this is nearly done. That is cooking really, really quick. Right. There we are. So what we're going to do, yeah, there you go. See, everything's so easy at the moment. We're just using a pan and it's going into a pot that we're going to leave. Not forget about and leave, but it almost like we can. That'll do. So take that off. And into the tagine. Lay your chicken in. Over. There we are. See, that is a lovely, lovely lot of chicken. I think that's really nice sizes. Good amount. See, imagine just 2 of those. You've got a lovely. If you've got a family of 4, the amount you can get out of that would be amazing. Alright. There we are. There we go, guys. Alright. Alright, pan back on. Keep it warm, because again, we're going to use it. Alright, put the lid on it. Alright, so layer chicken. So we got our onions, we got our chilies, we got our garlic, we got our chicken. And we're going to add the rest of the onions on top of the chicken. Like so. There we go. See a little bit more there. Oh, that's better. So, layer this on. There we are. Alright, more garlic. And yeah, this is sliced raw garlic. So lay that over it. Alright. And the rest of the chilies. There we go. So as I said, you've got this lovely pile of flavours going through. Alright, so pop that to one side. We are going to make the sauce that goes with it. So I'm going to pull you a little closer so you can see. There we are. How's that, guys? Yeah? Alright, there we are. Alright, let's turn that down. Alright, back to the pan. I turn it up. Oh, wrong one. Make sure you push the right one. Turn it up. Alright. We'll just let that get back up a minute. Well, I've got it just normal. I've got about 200 ml of water. So, into the pan. To that, I am adding 200 ml of wine. You can use stock. I'm using this because that's in the house. Go for 200 ml. There we go. And that goes straight in the pan. So you want that on a nice medium temperature for the minute. Alright, and don't forget, you obviously probably got some onions down the side, so just give that a nice mix in. Alright, salt and pepper to your taste. I'm adding a teaspoon of garam masala. It's up to you. You can use whole cumin or ground cumin. I'm using whole. Teaspoon of cumin. And give that a little squish around. Just make sure those seasonings mix in nice. So almost like they've dissolved. There we are. So really all I can see is the cumin now. And then to that, side on a spoon, a big spoon. Alright, what is going to make this really yummy? Got some black treacle. You can use this as a substitute for molasses. I've got a tendency, I normally use brown sugar, but, oh, I forgot how sticky it is. I actually wanted the consistency of the treacle. So, nice big spoonful. Get yourself a nice big tablespoon. If you want an amount, you want about 30 ml of this. So, I reckon 2 tablespoons. really is sticky. Get the other spoon out. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is why I use brown sugar. It's just not as sticky. It's just so much easier to work with. But the taste of the black treacle is so much better. Right, I'm just going to turn this down now. And give it a stir. So, also helps clean the spoon. Side. Let's get another one out. Nice big spoonful again. There we go. And stir it in just so it doesn't catch on the bottom. As I say, now it cleans the spoons off. It's wonderful. It's looking really good already. Alright. Now that's stirred in. Put that to the side. Alright. All we're going to do is we are going to take it up to boiling point, then you want to simmer it, you want to reduce it. And this should go quite quickly, and that's just down to the black treacle being in it. So I'm going to turn that up and get that boiling. While I'm having a look at that, I will just check my veg. Oh, hold on. There we go. As I say, guys, you can have whatever you like with it. It is up to you. I haven't had mashed for a while, but I like mashed mixed. So this will be quite interesting. Don't forget to keep an eye on your sauce. You don't want it catching. You don't want it burning. Because it really will not taste very nice at all. Okay. Alright. Just going to put some bits and bobs away for a minute. While that's getting up to temperature. Also, just to let you know, I have a rack inside my air fryer. I've actually had to remove that to get the tagine in, which I will put back. It basically just keeps the element really clean. But yeah, it was only a slight issue, but yeah, just fitted, which was brilliant. Alright, treacle in a minute. Oh, alright. There we go. If anyone is interested in the recipe, just literally message me and I will send you it right over. Not a problem. But mainly, most of the recipes that I am showing and sharing with you are for you to make into your own. Make your own dish. You know, play with flavours. I've just given you a little starting point. So, and this is just things that I've picked up over the years, and they've worked, and I just want to share them. And in the moment, the way everything is, I think everybody could do with a little bit of help. Alright, I'm going to get a whisk on that. There we go. That is actually smelling really good over there. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm always worried how things are going to come out. You know, well, it is just that whole, is it going to work? I always say, I don't reckon so. Alright. Look, if I could speed up the whisking, I really would. If I could just do a swipe left and we'd be at the next plate, I would. But unfortunately, as we're live, I can't do it. I really can't. But as I said before, I will be sharing with you how it turns out. Alright. At least I'm not chopping. Don't get me wrong, I like watching people chop, but sometimes it's a bit much. So, what I'm going to do is, that is bubbling lovely. I'm going to turn that down to a simmer and I'm going to reduce that for about 10 minutes. It's mainly to take the wine out of it. Yeah, because that's still a bit winey. And get that reduced. We're going to then pour that all over the chicken and we'll get it in the air fryer. And fingers crossed that it works. Alright. Looking good. And that is coming along nicely as well. Right, so I said, I hate induction hob. Right, when I hit the right one, I'm going to turn this down. I'll turn this down to a simmer. I'm going to leave that for about 10 minutes to simmer. So you're looking, while this is simmering, whatever you're having accompanying your chicken, you can either put it on now, sort it out, I don't know, go get changed, sort yourself out, have 5 minutes yourself, because this won't take that long. The only thing I worry about is if it's going to fit in the dish. And then it's the putting it in the air fryer without spilling it. Alright. As I said, 10 minutes, we'll leave that. Oh. Nice, that's what I wanted. Carrot's just a little bit hard. The good thing with mashed potato, we'll cook it all up and then we'll put a lid on it and it will stay nice. Obviously I'm going to put some like milk. I would put butter, but I haven't got a real one, so that's not going in it. But we'll jazz it up, we'll make it nice. Maybe a little touch of, have I got any whole grain mustard? I'll just put the knife down. No, just waving around. I've got any whole grain mustard. Have a look in the fridge. Back in a minute. Put the meat on. Aww. Well, that was a little disappointing. We've only got Dijon. No mustard mash for me then. Alright. This is what I was talking about earlier. This goes in my air fryer. Just get that white. There we are. And that actually sits just here underneath the element and keeps it nice and clean. It stops crap from, excuse me, it stops rubbish from splattering around it. And this is what I mean where I've got to take it out to actually get the tagine in. Also guys, what I have noticed, oh God, throwing things everywhere. What I have noticed, I tried cooking my air fryer without this, and unfortunately, if you are going to put anything on the bottom, you actually have to keep it on the tray. A lot of condensation and water build up actually inside. So I do think what it does is conducts the heat and obviously stops the build up of the condensation. So that was another thing. We have to put the tagine actually on the tray to get it in. So it's a little bit of a, and it just fits nicely. I got really lucky with that. I didn't actually think it was going to. Right, that is, you know what, this is looking good already. I'm really happy with this. Yeah, I'm just going to let that reduce a little bit more. It still smells a little bit winey. Once the winey smell has actually gone, then what I'm going to do is we're going to pour this all over the chicken. Then we're going to leave it in the oven. Well, in that time I'm going to sort my mash out, sort myself out, and hopefully by then it should be good, fingers crossed. And it comes out not too bad. Or resembles some sort of looking food. But yeah, I don't know. I have felt that my cooking has opened up a little bit more. Just as I'm finding things are now available a lot more freely, which is great. I'm not struggling to find things like I was. Yeah, they're done. It's the carrots. The carrots are really, really still hard. Oh, come on. So very annoying when you're only waiting for one. I'm going to turn that up slightly. Ooh, I love a new dish, especially when I have no idea what it's going to taste like, how it's going to come out. The thing is, eat as well as, if you haven't tried the dish, you don't know whether you get it right or wrong. So this, as I said, is completely, I have no idea what I'm doing. As I said, this is not gospel. I don't know if it'll work. If it works, I am sharing with you. I'll share it with you even if it doesn't work. So you all know not to do it. I promised I'd stay on the live just to get the chicken in. And to share with you how to get the sauce ready, how to set up your tagine. I don't know if I've done it correctly. It's just the way that I have been shown and what I've seen and observed. This is boiling nicely now, like that. That's good. Just move that away. Oh yeah, I must put the treacle away. Right, that's better. So all we were waiting for is the sauce. But as I said, while you're waiting for the sauce, you can go off, do it hotter, do something that needs doing. You're looking, as I said, about 10-15 minutes for the sauce to reduce. Again, it all depends on your oven as well, on your hob, what you're using, whether it be gas, electric, halogen, induction. Everything is different and on temperature wise and how you can leave it. Yeah, it's nearly done. Excellent. Right. Ooh. I really do hope this works. Alright, I'm going to put this treacle away now without making too much of a mess. You know, working with treacle, working with syrup are the two worst things you could do. It just gets everywhere. Even if you clean it up and you don't get any of it anywhere, for some reason it still ends up everywhere. I normally put tissue underneath it as well. Oh, there we go. It will always come in handy. It is a very good thing to have in the cupboard. There we are. Oh, God. Oh, it's a shoot. Yeah, that is... You know what, every time I smell it, I'm getting more and more excited because I'm praying that it's going to taste as good as it is smelling at the moment. Then I know I've done something a little bit right. Guys, I'm sorry to keep you all here and waffling on at the moment. We're literally waiting for the sauce to go. I just want to share with you. Oh, there we go. I just want to share with you the last bit of the dish before I go. Let's get my words out before we pop it in the oven. Because I don't want to leave it hanging. As I keep repeating, I'm sorry about my repetition. I will be following this with a reel to let you know yay or nay if it works. So stay tuned for that one. And obviously, guys, let me know if you try this out. Try it your way, or you've tried it a completely different way. Don't forget, you can do this as a casserole. Exactly the same how I've done it. Layer the onions at the bottom of the casserole dish with your bay leaf and your garlic, followed by your meat of choice. Another layer, and then we're going to pour the sauce all over. I'm just going to wash my hands a minute. They're a little bit sticky. Oh, there we go. Much better. And what we got here is a really easy. Not being funny, guys. You can use this on, use it on a Sunday dinner if you want. Just jazz up your lamb. This is a really easy sauce to put together. You don't need to have anything fancy or anything like that. It's all about some really nice flavours. And just blending them together. Yeah, there we go. I've got to stop doing that with the glasses. Oh, it looks so good. Alright, put this away in the cupboard as we're going. Oh, I'm keeping you hanging, guys, waiting for this. But honestly, I swear to you now, it's nearly there. I'm going to be doing my mash while this is in the oven, and I'll be putting that to one side. And that's that all done. And that'll be it finished. You don't need to worry about anything because it's all done. Right. There we are. Looking good. These carrots done. Oh, nearly. Yeah. Alright. We all know how to make mash. So I don't need to share with you that bit. And again, it's something that everyone has their own way of doing. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. As long as it tastes nice, who cares? Alright. Just be careful, guys. Keep an eye on your sauce, just to make sure it doesn't catch on the bottom. You'll be able to see it catching. You'll get a nice little pile of almost caramelized hard sugar. And you won't do it again because it'll take ages to get off the pan. I've done it. Yay. Right. Potatoes first. Lid. That's what I need. Alright, let's get them out. Oh, the pan's really heavy. There we go, guys. If you don't, always be careful with when draining the water out your saucepan. I've got a tendency of forgetting. Oh, I am still here. I'm next to it. I'm just at the sink. sorting out the mashed potato. Do you know what? I've just realised something. I actually don't own a masher. So, I used to have a masher. But, oh, I know what I've got. I've got a ricer instead. But that's mainly for big potatoes. So, old school, get a fork out. I'm hoping that that these are cut. Yeah. Let's get some milk. And that is, oh, it's lovely. It's really rich and looking really good. Right. A few more minutes on that. Let's get some milk out. Unfortunately, I will have to put a little bit of margarine because it will be just that little bit dry. Even with the milk, it will be a little bit too dry. A bit of salt, pepper. And this isn't taking any more time than needed. Oh, that's lovely. Alright. Well, that's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I'll do that in a minute when I've poured this over, because this is done. Alright. Oh. Get that over there. Alright. Right, that is my sauce pretty much done. Right, let's turn that down a little bit. And just pop your sauce to one side. Turn the air fryer around. Alright, try, if you're going to, obviously as you go in the air fryer, try and have your lid as flat as possible. It just stops any sort of angles. I think we're definitely going to put this on the pan first, and we're going to pour the sauce while it's on here. Alright, so we got our beautiful sauce. A nice stir. And just carefully pour that over your chicken and your onion mix. And pour it out so it covers all of it. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Tiny, tiny bit of overflow. But that's it. We're going to go. Now I'll pop that to the side. Let's turn this on. Lid for the tagine. And as I said, normally if you were cooking chicken pieces, it will go in. There we go. If you were cooking chicken pieces on the bone, this would normally take about an hour in the oven. I'd say an hour in the air fryer as well. But as we are doing this chicken breast, I'm going to give this 30 minutes. I'm going to check back in about 30 minutes and see how it's going. Fingers crossed. Alright. So, 30 minutes. And it is on 200 because obviously we are cooking it in the tagine. And that's it, guys. Let's hope for the best. Alright, spoon. I'm going to stick here and play with my mash and sort that out somehow. I'd really like to thank all of you for joining me this evening. A little bit, as I said, a little bit of a late one. And it is just something I really, really wanted to get done. And I really wanted to try the tagine out. Because it's something I've never cooked with. But I would really like to say thank you to everyone who tuned in this evening, who gave me their time. It's really appreciated. And I hope that you stay tuned or pop along and view what happened to my chicken. Did it work? Or join me on my next one and say hello. Don't forget, I'm back Monday. Oh God, I got this everywhere. I'm back Monday, waking you up, do some stretches, do a little bit of exercise, get the body going, getting you ready for that week ahead. And we'll be here on Wednesday for coffee morning. So thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely evening, whatever you're doing. And I shall see you again. So take care. Bye.